This is the cold start video for the 2012 Ferrari California. I'd like to start her up, please. And if you'd like to gently increase the revs, please. Thank you, cheers.
Can't remember all the details, like owners and stuff like that. That's correct.
So we're taking Richard's 2012 Ferrari California for a spin. I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the car and the way it drives.
Yeah.
In terms of the steering, how would you describe its feel?
Oh, very, very tight, responsive. It feels like when you're picking up some speed, the car actually feels smaller than it is, if you know what I mean. It
Sure. Feels quite nimble.
Yeah.
And could you describe the? We've got paddle shifts on here as well. So how would you describe the sort of ratio shifts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving it on effectively automatic at the moment. Quite often, it does obviously when it's in normal mode, which I think it is at the moment. It obviously upshifts as soon as it feels comfortable, rather than holding a high rev like it would if it was in sport mode. So sometimes in town, I quite often will put it into manual. If I'm driving around London, I'll just put it into manual, and then I can hold it in third if I just want to poot along without it sort of changing up and down too often. And the beauty of the system is that even if you are in automatic, if I pop it back into auto, I'll change up. If you want, you can downshift 2 gears, and then it will. You can manually downshift, but then it'll take over and it'll just carry on. It'll carry on going into auto. So it's the best of both worlds. Because if you want to downshift, you can.
And in terms of the braking, as we're just about to try, how would you describe its feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's got carbon ceramics all around, so they don't mind getting hot. You can get them very hot indeed. Yeah. And they won't mind. They do historically have a tendency to squeak a little bit. Mine have never done it particularly, but occasionally people say they do squeak, but you know, brakes do squeak.
Of course, yeah. And in terms of oil pressure and engine temperature, have you experienced any issues at all while you've had the car?
No, it's always been absolutely normal. I mean, you know, obviously within the design, all the cooling system is very capable of keeping it under control in our sort of UK, Northern Europe temperatures. I mean, I've driven it in very hot, sunny weather, and all the fans kick in, and it all does exactly what it's supposed to. I mean, it gets hot, and certainly. You know, if you leave anything in the boot, the exhausts obviously run right under the boot to the back of the car. So the back of the boot does get very warm, but you know, that's not unexpected.
And in terms of dashboard functions, does everything work, including aircon, etc.?
Yeah, everything is working.
We're just negotiating a few speed
Yeah,
ramps
so as you
here.
can see, you can drive it over kind of normal speed bumps with no problems. Nothing's going to scrape
or scraping under there. I can't hear any knocks or thuds on there as well, which is great.
Again, brakes a bit harder for you. So that's just in manual second now, so it doesn't keep changing up and down at the moment. And I can go over that speed bump, accelerate in second, it'll stay in second, and I can slow down for the next one.